Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and this is episode 4 maybe of our squad builder, and this team, we're kind of keeping that Eastern European theme. We've had quite a few comments and this is in fact a Polish team. Now this is pretty much the episode where everyone jumps on my back for my terrible pronunciations, and for that I truly apologise. I don't speak Polish. I've met a couple of Polish people, but my pronunciation is going to be atrocious for these guys, so please don't get too angry, and if anything, laugh at my terrible pronunciations. And we're going to start off with the striker, and the striker is Helen. I've actually heard of this guy. He was a pretty good player on FIFA 11 Ultimate Team, but as we can see, he's moved to Lille. I think that's Lille. Yeah, it is. He's moved to Lille, and he's not a rare card anymore. I'm pretty sure he's a rare card on FIFA 11. And he's got 74 pace, which isn't great for a striker by any means, but he's got 78 shooting, which is pretty damn good. And to be fair to him, that pace, whenever I used him in a game, didn't seem to count against him too bad, and he did a pretty good job, to be honest. He's a kind of average, non-rare striker, and he partners up with Robert Lewandowski, and I've heard of this guy before. Moved from Lech Poznan. Any Polish people, please correct me. And this guy, he's got pretty damn good stats, to be honest. I don't understand he's a 77. He's got really good pace. He's got silver shooting, to be fair, but that really doesn't kind of work out whenever you use him. And he's got good dribbling and heading. And he has got an inform as well. I couldn't be asked to spend 30k on it because it wasn't brilliant. It was kind of around the same stats, but he's a really good player. And both of these players will cost about 400 coins in a good day. I think they cost me about 600 because I'm using them in the 4-1-2-1-2. Next up in the central attacker midfielder, we've got a player. As you can see, he's injured. Very thankfully, I think he is. Yeah, he's a 71 overall. Playing for Nottingham Forest. It's Mejwowski. I have no idea. But this guy's awesome. He's got pretty damn good shooting. In terms of the game, obviously he's got 70 stat there, which isn't bad. His passing isn't great for a central attacking midfielder, but he's a pretty good silver player. I think he cost me, what was it, 1,500 coins, so he's not a bad player at all. I'd recommend him if you're building a championship side, and I'm pretty sure he was the best central attacking midfielder guy. But as I say, he's got pretty good shots, and he has got that kind of like long shot, power shot type thing, and he did a really good job for me. Next up is Obranak. No idea, but as you can see, this guy's got solid stats for the 4 important ones for a winger. Okay pace, great shooting for a left winger, good passing and good dribbling, and yeah, again, he's not rare, so it costed about 400 coins, but he does a really good job down the left hand side. There is another player, there's this 85 pace bronze player playing for Lubin apparently, but yeah, I would definitely go for the gold in that situation, just for the kind of consistency over the pace. And next up is our inform, and an inform from this week. Now this pronunciation will probably be the worst of the lot. Jacob Blahowski. I have no idea. But this guy, he's got good pace, 91 pace. He cost me 35k, but I got him on the first day. He kind of came out, not like that. But yeah, I got him in the first day he was released in packs, and I overpaid by about 16k, and he's piss cheap, and he's got pretty good stats considering he hasn't got 4-star skills, but he's by far the best player in this team. He did a really good job for me in this team, but yeah, he's a pretty good card really. His stats aren't really stand out besides the pace. His passing's pretty poor, his dribbling isn't great, and neither is his shooting, and his lack of 4-star skills are a bit annoying, but he's a pretty good player. I'm not too sure how good he is for Poland in real life, but he's a pretty good player on here. Next up is a central defensive midfielder, again injured, just to help out this video. He is a 68 overall, playing for, where is he? He's playing for Wisla Krakow. I don't know. But this guy is he's got solid stats, really good pace. Okay defending, okay heading, and as you can see, he's not a rare, he's just a normal silver card, so he'll cost you about 200 coins. I may have overpaid for him. I paid 450, but he's you can probably find him much cheaper than that, and he just does your average kind of job, but the pace does help him out. Next up at left back is this guy. Let's have a look at his name. Jacob Raznik. Yeah, this is a 71 overall left back playing for, is that Legia team? Yeah, Legia Warszawa or something. 81 pace is the standout stat here, but he's also got solid defending for a silver card. And it'll cost you about 900 coins. He's kind of average left back. He, as you can see by his shooting stats, he isn't great, but he's quite good at passing, so he can kind of link up quite well with Obraniak, but he's not great. He does get a full-on green link though with this guy Ganjarak. So if you want to play it like that, it's up to you. At right back we're gonna play Soccer. That looks like a pretty easy one, but it's I don't know. This guy playing for Roclaw, maybe that's how you pronounce it. No idea. And this guy's got 79 pace, which as I said, in the same sense is the standout stat. He's got good pace. He's got crappy defending, crappy dribbling, crappy passing, crappy shooting. He's crap at pretty much everything else except the pace, but he's quite good at just nicking the ball off those speedy strikers if they're going down, and he's got the kind of the spatial advantage. So yeah, now we've got the one centre back we actually play, which is Kleban. 71 pace for a centre back is, as I said before, decent defending and decent heading. That's about it. Again, he'll cost you about, how much did he cost me? 500 coins. Probably cost a bit less than that, to be quite frankly honest. This guy, by the way, will cost 200 coins, as you can see there. And yeah, he just does a standard kind of job at keeping. He's just a pretty solid player, to be quite frankly honest. And he pairs up with another Borussia Dortmund player, which is Pieszczek. No idea. This guy's got 83 pace. That's why he's in defence, because again, you can keep up with the kind of speedy strikers. He hasn't got great defending, 76, but he has got pretty good passing, so you can go on Koscielny, David Luiz-esque runs. Reasonable shooting. I don't know why that's a big stat, but pretty crappy heading, so you might get beaten, but this guy will cover him, no doubt. And in goalkeeper, there's loads of goalkeepers for the Polish. They've got a crazy selection, but I went for obviously the best one, Wojciech Szczesny. We've said that name wrong, but hopefully if I get any of these pronunciations anywhere near right, that is the one I get. And as you can see, he's got pretty good stats, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really like Szczesny on FIFA. He's a bit crap on FIFA, in my honest opinion. I actually played Flapiansky right there. But yeah, he'll cost about 800 coins maximum, I would say. But as I said, I don't really like him on FIFA. I think he's a bit dodgy. But he's in real life, he's awesome, and he's their starting keeper, I do believe. And I'm just going to quickly show you the bench, an array of goalkeepers, as you can see. We'll start off with Flapiansky. Reasonable stats. He's got really good reflexes, I think that is. He'll cost you about 400 coins. And also Kusiak, Thomas Kusiak. He's the one that said he was a slave or something at Manchester United. Something pretty ridiculous. And I'm going to show you some pretty good players. I've got this guy, a centre attacking midfielder, bronze player. I think he's got the exact. Have they got the exact same name? Are they brothers? They certainly don't look like brothers. They're both pretty speedy though. He's got 89 pace, which is, the standard stat. Everything else there is crap besides dribbling, which is decent. I think he had 4-star skills, but I'm not too sure. And he cost me 1,000 coins. But if you want a bit of pace, play him in there. He'll do a pretty good job with the pace alone. At left back, we've got this guy, Buraski. He's got quite good defending, but as I said, doesn't really get him for this guy. But he'll cost you about 200 coins. Yeah, 250. We've got another striker here, Zahorski. 75 pace, and that's about it. To be quite frankly honest. Now this is a pretty speedy guy, Sikora. He's one ugly motherfucker. Face only a mother could love. But I got him really cheap, but everyone else gets him really expensive. I got into a bidding war almost with this guy, but in the end I just saw him for 250 and brought that. But this guy's got 86 pace, 62 shooting. As I said, the standout stats. 72 heading is good, but the rest of his stats aren't great, especially dribbling. And I think they've got like 2-star skills maximum. Maybe have 3. Krapis. 81 pace for this guy. Good stat. And that's pretty much the only stat. A good backup for Blahowski. I really wish I didn't have to say that name again. Whatever that guy's name is fully. If anyone wants the right pronunciations, you're more than welcome. I won't be pissed off because my pronunciations are terrible. This guy's got 81 pace, and that's it. There's the bloke off the bench. This is one, another face only a mother could love, is this bronze guy. 50 pace, which is awful. 31 dribbling, which is terrible. 49 heading, which is ridiculously bad. He's 6'4" as well, so I don't know what he does, trying to catch flies in his mouth or something. He's got 70 defending though, which is the only stat there worth mentioning. And unconfirmed whether this guy is his brother or not. This speedy winger with 85 pace. I've got some Swedish bloke on the end, but the Skis are a pretty good team, I suppose. Not great. 3.5 star. I used them a couple of times and they weren't brilliant. And guys, also to mention, I got to mention something. Quite a few people have been asking for gameplay, and I had already done this episode, but then I've already got it, and like I wasn't, yeah. So, but in future we'll try to get some gameplay for them if that makes it a bit more enjoyable for you. But this team, guys, will cost you in total, if you keep Blahowski out of it, about I can't see it costing more than about 6,000 coins, to be quite frankly honest. But with him, it'll cost you about 26,000 coins. But it's a pretty good team, quite unique. I've never played one like this, and it's got good strikers, a pretty solid defence if you play this guy there, and all round it's a pretty good team, and you've got plenty of goalkeepers to choose on. So thanks guys for watching. Write in the comments what team you want me to make next, and I'll see you guys later.